My workers think the world of their monarch. Oh, see what I mean? I'll leave that where it is. Ah, there's the hatch from me rocket ship. Remember that moon holiday, Gromit? Place could use a good spring cleaning. Ouch! Blinking heck! No honey yet, Gromit. I wonder if there's something else I need to do to prime the pump, as it were. The magnetronic pollinator is the linchpin of the operation. My workers get their rations mechanically. No foraging in flower beds for them. Nothing like an inspirational poster to boost worker productivity. For some reason, my boys aren't terribly fond of this one. I don't want any accidents on my shop floor. Flowers, the perfect meal for a hungry hive. The remote control for my Sniffer 3000. Too bad about the teething problems. Still, this might come in handy. Bon appetit. Oh! Not exactly a flood, is it? Flowers, Gromit. That's the weak link in our production chain. We need more flowers. Now where can I find a whole lot of flowers in a hurry?
Beautiful morning, Mr. Wallace. I'm pleased to see you've emerged from your subterranean lair.
No flowers in here. I wonder what happened to his little cricket bat. Watering makes flowers grow faster.
Though it works best if you've planted some first.
Awfully long drop. Been doing a spot of gardening, have you, Miss Flit?
Working my green fingers to the bone. But the hard work appears to be paying off.
Indeed it does.
Blooms everywhere. I call it my purple paradise.
It certainly looks delicious. I mean, I imagine it would look delicious if you were an insect.
You mean if I were a bee?
Well, now you mention it.
You want to feed my flowers to your bees?
That is, if you don't mind,
How many would you like?
as many as you can spare.
Oh, you can have all you want, Mr. Wallace.
Oh, much obliged, Miss Flit.
Here, you can jolly well grow your own.
Righto. I hadn't noticed those flowers before.
I shouldn't wonder. They're morning glories, and they're usually tucked up in bed by the time you emerge from your underground lair. Their scent is divine.
Attracts a lot of bees, I suppose.
Swarms of them, but I don't let them linger.
That's a healthy looking, what do you call it?
Foxglove. If you want to grow them, you've got to know them. Such a fragrant bouquet.
That flower hasn't bloomed yet.
I know it hasn't, the lazy thing. Oh, but the wait will be worth it.
Oh,
This flower will be the piece de resistance of my purple paradise. And the scent, absolutum heavenly. I'm simply mad about the purple pansy. Have you noticed? I put a new roof on Mr. Nutter's house.
Mr. Nutter?
Surely you're acquainted with our neighbour, Mr. Nutter, the squirrel.
I'm not on first name terms with any of the neighbourhood animals, I'm afraid.
What about Gromit?
Oh, no, he isn't either. So that's where the dog tags went. I'm sure Gromit will be glad to get them back. Silicon flowers. Can't feed those to my bees. They demand the organic variety. I'm afraid my bees don't go for silicon flowers. Me porridge gun could prove fatal if it fell into inexperienced hands. Oops. That was a grand fishing trip, Gromit, until that giant squid turned up. The well's run dry. I might find the answer to my problems here, but searching through these books would take me all day. Last night's bedtime snack. Gorgonzola makes a nice change from Wensleydale. Time for a nap. Oh, no, better not. Oh? Trap door. This call box has been a boon for Gromit. No matter where he is in the house, he's never far from his master's voice. Phew, that'll put me right to sleep. The living room door's stuck. Oh, right, it's a storage room now. I think I'll pass. Great news, Gromit. I found those dog tags you misplaced. Now you can walk around looking official. Well, no. It's a comfort to know we're well stocked with biscuits. The auto-flip frying pan. That was my birthday present for Gromit last year. Cold toast. Shame to let it go to waste. It's got squirrel tracks in it. That pesky rodent must have been at me toast again. He certainly is crackers for toast. It's got squirrel tracks in it. I think not. My auto chef lost its head one day. Now it's me trusty Mix-O-Matic. There's no point in that. Not very sensible. Running a bit low on Wensleydale. Closed up shop for the day, have you? It's empty. I could have sworn there was a tea bag left. The quickest way in, perhaps, but not the most pleasant. Oi, come back here, you thieving rascal. That's my tea bag.
I won't have you threatening that dear little creature. Not while he's in my garden.
No good. The Sniffer 3000 must be out of range. No good. Better attend to my garden. The bees are expecting a big supper.
There now, with hard work and a little luck, you should have a nice bed of flowers in 2 or 3 months.
I can't wait 2 or 3 months. I've got a deadline. This evening.
Oh, you poor simple man. Nothing grows that quickly.
I wonder. Rex Armstrong's Quick Grow Muscle Formula. Watch them sprout in seconds. If it works on people, perhaps I could adapt it to work on flowers. 3 miracle ingredients. Grow-Team, Energize, Strongium. Well, I need a miracle, and fast. Shouldn't be too tricky to knock up a batch myself. Then we'll see who's got the grandest garden in West Wallaby Street. The hive will be humming in no time.
Caught you! Can't take an old soldier by surprise.
Morning, Major Crumb.
It is, if you don't mind enemy invasions.
I beg your pardon?
Didn't you get my message? Received intelligence of a major air assault. Expect the sirens to sound any minute. Hope you know where your nearest air raid shelter is.
I do recall something about that, but Major Crump, are you sure you're not mistaken?
I know, I've made predictions before, but I'm not crying wolf. This time, I've got proof.
A jar?
It's what's inside the jar that counts. Incontrovertible evidence that the enemy is on the move.
Does it? I can only see a snail.
Of course it's a snail. But what's she trying to tell us? That's the important thing.
What is she trying to tell us?
Look at her, man. She's retreated into her shell in the middle of the day. And that means only one thing. It means she knows trouble is about to strike from the heavens. Law of nature, Wallace. Learned it in France during the war. Never wrong yet. Good man, Wallace. I see you at least appreciate the seriousness of the situation. Now, spread the word. If people don't believe what an old soldier has to say, perhaps they'll listen to the snail.
Actually, I'd rather not.
Ah, Mr. Wallace.
You're standing in a puddle, Mr. Paneer.
My shoes aren't waterproof.
That looks like... Can it really be cheese?
Indeed it is, Wallace. Wensleydale, your favourite?
And am I to take it that these are...
Yes, free samples. Go on, duck in.
Don't mind if I do, Mr. Paneer. One for now, and one for later.
Have you come to deliver my order?
It's not quite ready yet, I'm afraid.
You're not going to disappoint me. Not after yesterday's little incident.
Oh, no. You can count on from me to you. I'm looking forward to your Festival of Crumpets, Mr. Paneer.
I'm afraid you're barred from my store, Wallace.
Barred?
Due to the devastation caused yesterday by your invention. I'm ever so sorry, Chuck. Don't forget, Mr. Wallace, 50 gallons by sunset.
Nothing good can come of that. Now that's a fine-looking postbox. It would make a good chassis for my honey-powered vacuumatic, but that's tomorrow's project. No good. Wonder if the landlord would be interested in subscribing to my honey service. No sense in looking for new orders when I haven't fulfilled the first. Could those be? I couldn't help but notice the flowers on your window ledge, Mrs. Gabberling.
Aye, lovely, aren't they? Bring a touch of summer to the town square. Especially the purple pansies. Always been partial to pansies, me. You should see the flat. It's full of them.
They're blinking weeds, if you ask me. Can't abide them.
Oh, go and suck a lemon, you moaning ninny. Oh, now look what you've done, you clumsy oaf. And open up that window when I'm yelling at you.
All right, but only to prove your insults don't get to me anymore. I can deflect them all.
Is that so?
I'd be happy to take these flowers off your hands, Mrs. Gabberly. That is, if they make your husband unhappy.
That's a good reason to keep 'em, to my way of thinking. But go ahead if you want 'em.
Much obliged. That's fine where it is. Uh-oh.
Hey, it's not closing time yet.
Pardon me, Mrs. Gabberly. I wonder, that is, could you spare a...
Verb.
Sorry?
Give me a verb, Wallace. An action word.
Oh, playing a word game, are we?
In a manner of speaking.
Oh, well, let's see. A verb. Oh, there's melt.
Ooh, I like that. That's a good one. Now I need a thing.
A thing?
Aye, you know, something physical you could touch.
Something I can touch. How about stew?
Why not? Now a descriptive word, if you please.
Mild?
Oh, that's a corker, that is. Last one, nearly done. I need another thing. Or like a person or animal.
A person or animal? Now, let me see now. Toad?
Yes, that's a thing. Hey!
What is it now?
Go, melt. A stew pot, you mild toad.
The toad is a noble beast, but mild. That's a cruel blow.
A good solid insult, I thought. But maybe we need to think different.
That's nice. Purple pansies. Mr. Gabberly.
I suppose you've an insult for me and all.
No, I've no insult for you. That was an interesting word.
Want to play again? I need a word, Wallace.
How about cheese? It's one of my favorites.
No, an action.
Oh, yes, an action word. How about to grub?
Fine, that'll do. Now a thing.
Right. Toad?
Why not? Now a descriptive word, if you please.
A descriptive word?
Like slow.
Put down potty.
And finally,
A person. Put down prune.
yes, that's a thing.
Hey,
What is it now?
Go grub a toad, you potty! Prune!
Pruny, I do enjoy me long baths.
He's proud of being nasty, that's the problem. But maybe too.
You've got quite...
Another now. Give me.
How about to grub?
Fine, that. Now.
Right. Blimp?
Why not?
I know. Blustery.
And
A You can't go wrong with dodo.
yes, that's a thing. Hey!
What is it now?
Go grub a blimp, you blustery dodo!
Blustery? Ha! I've got...
Abuse just bounces on it, a pro.
Well,
Don't go now.
hot is a nice...
Fine. Now a thing.
Right. A thing. Turkey?
Why not? Now a descriptive word, if you please.
Stuffed?
And
A gentleman?
yes. Hey!
What is it?
Go pump! A turkey, you stuffed gentleman!
Ha ha! Stuffed full of sweetness. That's me. Gentleman. Oh, that's hitting below the belt.
I've tried every offensive word in the book. Maybe I ought to try something inoffensive, just to confuse him.
You see?
Stay here now.
I've got one. Stuff.
Fine, that'll do. Now a thing, if you...
Right. My suggestion would be prune.
Why not? Now...
I know. Blustery. Gentleman?
yes. Hey!
What is it?
Go stuff! A prune, you blustery gentleman!
Blustery? Ja-
The thing is... One more round.
Why?
Now!
How about lift?
Fine, that'll... Now a...
Right. Mouth?
Why not? Now a...
Put down potty.
And...
Up. Gentle.
yes. Hey!
What is it?
Go lift! Your mouth, you potty gentleman!
I must be potty. I married you. But gentleman. Oh, that's...
You see how cruel he is to me? And me, so meek and mild. Whoever said opposites attract?
Well, what were those 3 miracle ingredients again? Ah, yes. Grotin, Energides, and Strongium. I used the last of me Energides the other day to fuel up my Sniffer 3000.
Well, if it isn't Uolles. I had a notion he'd be nosing round the police station this morning.
Me poor Sniffer 3000. I only just put the finishing touches on it yesterday, and it's already fallen afoul of the law. No good. The must be awfully hot under that helmet, I reckon. A sunny day like today.
It's a trifle sweltering, yes. But danger and discomfort are all in the line of duty for an officer of the law, though most folk don't appreciate it.
Oh, there's Miss Sniffer 3000, banged up like a common criminal. It breaks my heart. That cheese detector's not a bad machine, just a bit overkeen. It's all the Energides in its system. Energides? It seems to me, yes. Energides is one of the ingredients in Rex Armstrong's Quick Grow Muscle formula. I used my last Energide battery to fuel the Sniffer. I'll have to get it back if I want to finish the formula. That mattress looks awfully hard. Just as well the Sniffer 3000 goes into sleep mode automatically. I've got to get my Sniffer 3000 out of jail and my Energides out of the Sniffer. That mattress automatically. Oops, missed. Fear not, my little cheese-sniffing friend. Soon have you out of there. The sniff. The Sniffer's just trying to get to the cheese, but the machine sounds like it's crying. Oh, almost brings a tear to my eye just watching. I've got to get my Sniffer 3000 out of jail and my Energides out of the Sniffer. I already did that. I hope they're not being too rough with Miss Sniffer 3000. Morning, Constable Divins.
You're off to an early start today. Not planning any more visits to the shops, are you?
Oh, no. Yesterday was a one-off. I'm in town on business.
Is that so?
The Sniffer 3000 wasn't cut out for prison life. It runs on energy. almost brings it.
Just 2 walls, the dairy display, and my fresh pineapple.
Just bear with me for a moment, Mr. Pannier. Major Crumb wanted me to show you this.
That's a snail, Mr. Wallace.
I know.
Why are you showing me a snail?
Well, it's in its shell, you see, and according to Major Crumb, when a snail goes into its shell during the day, it means we can expect untold airborne activity of an unpleasant nature.
Go home, Wallace, and get some rest. Reckon you've been overdoing the inventing.
May I show you something, Constable Dibbins?
Is it important?
It might be.
That's a snail, Wallace.
Do you notice anything peculiar about it?
Only the person what's holding it.